What is up, everybody? ZTV, Zununga's man, Dolly's man, whatever. First video in a few days, I know. I'm not gonna get into details about stuff, but I know other people have talked about this, and it's time for me to finally give my 2 cents on this, because this is a subject that needs to be talked about. Even more. I don't care if I'm reiterating things other people are saying. This is a subject matter that we all need to tackle upon. And that is YouTube's stance on wrestling here on their platform. We all know that ever since March or April, whenever it was, YouTube started cracking down on videos because ads were found being played on videos that were promoting hate speech and other controversial topics. Since then, ad revenue has been down across the board, even though I heard that they've been bumping up ads again lately, but due to certain circumstances. And that certain content was being labeled as non-advertiser friendly, which means you either make no money at all from your videos not being monetized one bit, or your video is monetized, but there are chances that it's very rarely going to get ads placed on your videos to begin with because of the subject matter. And one of the biggest ones that has been biggest genre that has been affected by all this that still has not been corrected after all this time is professional wrestling. I've discussed this matter before on my channel. I'm even trying to find the video, but it was like a few months ago. Yep. Just less than 2 months ago, I made a video called "So This Is Why Ad Revenue is Dropping in the YWC," and that was from the whole thing of, I believe, AI Wrestling and Beyond Wrestling mentioning in tweets that wrestling is officially declared non-advertiser friendly and that their ad revenue has plummeted here on YouTube. And one of the other things that's also prompted this video is what happened with Well Culture Pro Wrestling. We all know the story now, that their live stream for their show Fight Back was stopped and they were given a community guideline strike for scams and deceptive practices or whatever the strike was for without any explanation. And their whole purpose of the show was not to promote hate speech, it is to let YouTube know that, and that we're all trying to tell YouTube, that wrestling is not offensive content. If you are here on YouTube and you're part of the YWC, the YouTube wrestling community, you are in this community if you upload videos discussing professional wrestling or have anything to do with it, or even if you make comments talking about professional wrestling. Technically, you are in this community. And no matter what, if you upload, let's say you're uploading footage from an indie promotion that you go to, like the video that I uploaded last month for the whole Pure Pro Wrestling show. If you upload a video of you just simply talking about professional wrestling, like without any edits, like I've done so many times over the years, with you just talk, you don't put footage of anything in there, even for fair use purposes, or images in your video. If you upload wrestling gameplay, you are automatically restricted in terms of ad revenue, and 9 out of 10 times your video is going to be hidden in restricted mode. I've also shown this on my channel, where as of including this video, all my videos combined, public, unlisted, scheduled, private, and all that stuff, I have 1,984 videos on this channel. And out of all of those videos, less than 100 are viewable on this channel under restricted mode. I'm talking like, there are gigantic gaps between available videos that show on my channel if you have restricted mode on and search through all my videos. You'll see one video from like a month ago, and then down the line, oh, another video from like 5 months ago, etc. Like I said, videos are getting hidden under restricted mode, ad revenue has plummeted. I've even seen my ad revenue basically nothing. But I know a lot of people look down on wrestling, and I know a lot of people in the YWC like to fight with other people about which company is better, which wrestler is better, etc. This is something where we need to stand together on. This is something we need to unite together for. Stop with fighting, even if it's for a day. Stop the fighting about what wrestler is the best, what show is the best, what company is the best. Stand together and let's teach YouTube a lesson that wrestling is not offensive. Not everything involving wrestling should be categorized as offensive and being stopped from gaining any money whatsoever. You got channels that have made money and livings on this website just from talking about professional wrestling. Grimm's Toy Show, Wrestling with Regret, JD from New York, Joe Cronin Show, Sean's View Entertainment, and others. There are people who have grown channels because of professional wrestling. My channel, I know mine's not big, but professional wrestling is what caused me to come onto the website. When I first started on this website with my original channel, Zunoga's Man, all the way back in 2010, my very first video was gameplay of that old PC game from mdicky.com called Wrestling Encore. I posted that because I liked professional wrestling, and from there, I expanded. Wrestling is why I'm on here, because this is something I love to talk about. Wrestling is a big part of my life. Wrestling has brought people together. When I went to the Pure Pro Wrestling show last month, I talked to a lot of people about professional wrestling in depth because wrestling brought us together. That's what wrestling does. Wrestling is not hate speech. Wrestling is not offensive. It should not be categorized under videos like stuff going against, or videos about feminism or attacking other people's religion, because that's not what wrestling is. It's scripted entertainment. It's like a TV show. Like The Walking Dead. It's a scripted TV show. It's for entertainment, just like professional wrestling is. Now, if YouTube also should, I think from what I heard, there's some kind of robot system or whatever that's scanning your videos, make sure if it's got offensive content or whatever. That's a rumor. But it's like, simply talking about professional wrestling gets you put into that bad category, which is ridiculous because it shows the system is not really checking for any offensive content. It's just like automated. I mean, I could understand if you got footage of, like, on your video from content from ECW or CZW or XPW, where it's ultra violent type of content, like hardcore. That I can understand being restricted, because that's offensive content in a way, because you got barbed wire, you got thumbtacks, you got fire, you got light tubes, you got glass, gardening tools, etc. But not all wrestling has that. Why should a video of somebody just simply coming on YouTube, just talking, no edits, no footage or images in their video, get their video losing ad revenue and not being able to be pushed up in the search results to begin with without doing anything wrong? Like I said, like, most of my videos are completely gone. Even videos where I just reviewed like past WrestleManias without any edits in them whatsoever can't be found. Even though I found some videos that were like past DVD reviews or unboxings, even without edits, are somehow being able to be viewed on this website, so it's a little confusing. Even my unboxing videos, absolutely none of my unboxing videos from the last year or so, year or two, or however long it's been, none of them show up, whether it's WrestleCrate, Pro Wrestling Loop, That Wrestling Club, Pro Wrestling, any of that stuff. None of them can be found because of this, and yes, those videos are edited, but they don't show any offensive content in there to begin with. Maybe the first one because of the machete and everything, but for all of wrestling to be put into a negative light just doesn't make any sense. And now this is why you have channels that talk about, that are around the subject of wrestling, that have these Patreon accounts and everything, like I just mentioned, Grimm's Toy Show, Wrestling with Regret, etc. Because YouTube is, for whatever reason, attacking wrestling. It's like, how I can understand, like I said, if it was content that was hardcore, like ECW and all that stuff. But if you're just simply talking about like today's WWE product, which is PG, it's family friendly, you can still get affected. We don't even know if WWE is being affected, and they're most likely not, because the WWE YouTube channel is one of the most subscribed channels on this website. So if they're not affected, I wouldn't be surprised. But for everybody else to get affected, we've got to take a stand against this. I've been keeping an eye. I've even been talking with Bombs Turf Receipts, trying to get my words all right. And he's been he's been fighting for this. I've been fighting for this, and so many others. We've been trying to, we want to get higher channels to take a look at this. Like, I'm looking at the petition right now that Will Culture finally promoted through the latest video because of what Adam brought up in the WCPW show. And I'm refreshing the petition as we speak. And the number of signatures at the recording of this video is at 38,355. All set up by Hulebook. So, like, I'm going to put the link to the petition in the description. If you guys have not signed it, please just sign the petition. We need to get this whole rule about YouTube being offensive taken away. We need to show them that wrestling does not divide people like hate speech. It brings people together. Yes, there are people that are going to argue with each other because of wrestling. But that's how it is, just like with other things you see, like with football and hockey and baseball and basketball and other things that you see on TV. that are sports/entertainment. But it's not going to bring up hate speech or anything like that that's going to divide people, make people hate all other forms of people like you would see with racism and all that. So like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm going to put the petition right there at the top of the description. Like I said, go to it, sign it. And like, if you can, share it with people. We need to get this brought up to YouTube so that they can change their minds so wrestling can no longer be shunned. There's no reason for wrestling to be hated upon on this website at all. Like I said, wrestling brought me to this website. I'm sure it brought a lot of people to this website, because if you take away wrestling and people want to continue on this website, they're going to have to stop doing videos about wrestling. Do you think Grimm's Toy Show and Wrestling with Regret and so many others are going to be able to thrive if they went away from wrestling? No. You can't suddenly grow your channel to their sizes and then go in a different direction and still expect progress. It's not possible. I mean, do you think my channel would ever keep going at any rate if I just stopped doing wrestling completely? No. What if I did videos talking about computers? People aren't going to watch that on here. People came here for wrestling, whether it's the unboxings or some for the gameplay or talking about other subjects and all the things about wrestling. Mainly unboxing, so that's what I'm really known for. But do you think channels that go in opposite directions of wrestling all of a sudden are going to keep going? No. So if, like, there's not even any other platform that is at a good size that we can keep talking about professional wrestling on and keep going. Dailymotion, not even close. VidMe, not up to the size. So if you guys support wrestling, whether you upload content yourself or you have a channel out there that talks wrestling that you support, sign the petition in the description. That's all we need. Signatures, more and more. We need YouTube to realize this, because there is no reason to restrict wrestling on YouTube. But as I said, let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, folks. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out, folks.